All right, guys, so we are back again. Today, I wanted to talk about rep ranges and reps. So, this is going to be more for my beginners, my lifters who are overall just new to lifting in general, and people who haven't been lifting that long. This is only for you guys. So I've been seeing it come up a lot on either Google or just on any other search engine. I've just been seeing it come up, and people have also requested this question be answered. So what are reps? So before we go into more detail, let's figure out what are reps. So basically, what a rep is, it's a repetition. It stands for repetition. It's short for repetition. What is it a repetition of? It's a repetition of the workout that you're doing. So let me break it down for you. So whenever you work out, and this was something that I had to learn early because when I had first started working out, I didn't understand reps. So I would just pretty much work out until I kind of felt tired. And when you do that, there's no way to measure it. There's a saying that whatever we measure, we can't really improve upon, or we can't really get success. We can't really grow if we don't measure it. And that makes sense because you can't track the progress. You can't improve. So, and you can't push yourself. You can't see actual growth. And I think that pretty much applies to almost anything that you do. So basically, when you work out, the goal, as I mentioned before in any other video, the goal is to improve. That's how you see the actual results that you want. So, for example, basic. Let's say we're doing push-ups. So you work out, but people have the idea, I'm just going to work out till I feel tired. Like I said, that's not good because you don't have a set goal. Once you have a set goal, the benefit of that is that you can track progress. And once you start tracking progress and improving, then you see the results. So for push-ups, let's say we set a goal of maybe we'll do 25 a day, right? And especially when you're new, you can't do something like that off the bat, especially if it's somebody who's overweight. One second. If it's somebody who's overweight and hasn't worked out before, let's say the goal is just we're going to do 3 times a week. We're just going to do 25 push-ups 3 times a week. So at the end of the week, we did 75. But each workout session, we want to make sure you get 25, right? So I'm writing it down. Let's say the goal, and it's reversed. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but it's 25. So let's break it up into sets. So reps make up sets. So a set is just another way to group the exercise. So for example, if we're doing 25 push-ups and we can't do them all at once, we're going to break it up into sets. So let's say we'll do 5 sets. And that's a lot. But like I said, for a beginner, it might be needed. So I'm going to draw 5 boxes. So 5 sets. And within those sets, because the total number is 25, and each of those sets is 5 repetitions of the workout. So I put a 5 in it. So that means that you do 5 push-ups, then you take a break for maybe 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and you do another one. All it is just breaking up the actual workout itself. The benefit of this is that, like I said, you still reach your goal, but it helps you to progress over time. And like I said, it gives you that confidence to know you did something, you reached your goal, but in a different way. And the way you start to improve, this is why trainers come into play, is that over time, the boxes, what's going to happen is that it's going to get easier. So you'll be able to pretty much just knock out the 5. So to improve, what I would do if I'm training somebody is I would break it down. I would break it down set by set. So I would say, all right, next week, let's add more repetitions of the workout per set. So then, instead of having the 5 on the end, the extra sets on the end, we're going to put those in 1. So we'll do 5 and 5. So it'll be 10, and then 5. So see how it still adds up to 25, 10, 10, and 5. And it'll just be more work. You're doing the same thing. You're getting the same results, but it's just grouped a little bit differently. So repetition, like I said, is the amount that you're doing. So if you're doing repetitions of curls, it's how many curls you do. 1, 2, 3, or push-ups. 1, 2, 3. And then when you take a break between them, that's what a set is. It's like a group. And that's all there really is to it. But visually, I think that when people are learning, it's better to visually see it because you can understand a little bit more. Especially when I had started, I would write down all the workouts pretty much and do it that way, especially when I first started. They have apps for this, so that helps out too. But whenever I planned, I always wrote out the actual workout. So you can track your progress, but for beginners, it's really important to write it down so you can see it. That way you can know exactly what you're doing. But that's all sets is. So I want you guys to try it and see how it works out for you. When I say try it and see how it works out, try visually or physically writing out the workout so you can see it. And it'll just help out, clear up a lot of the brain fog, because I think that's why people get stressed out and don't work out, because they get all confused and they try to do too much. But if you literally just did something as simple like this, maybe instead of the push-ups, maybe you did squats, or maybe you did curls with dumbbells. You just said, I'm going to do 25 a day, 3 days out of the week, so maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then, like I said, you broke it up into sets. So, you know, for your Monday, you just do the 10 curls all the way up to 10, take a 30-second break, all the way up to 10, take a 30-second break, and then the last one is 5, and then that's it. You just do that, and literally that's all there is to it. But I think that the big problem is that people don't see it visually, and that's why they get discouraged and confused. And like I said, you progress by either increasing or decreasing the sets and the reps. But the goal is always to do better than last time. So even if you're moving sets around, that counts as improvement as well. So I want you guys to try that out, see how it works for you.